Hello guys, good afternoon. Okay. Now we are going to start today's session. Okay. And today's session is what assembly language. Okay. And what is assembly language? Okay. Why we need assembly language? Okay. What is the advantage of assembly language? Okay. Why should not use assembly language? Okay. If you have high level language, if you know about high level language, okay, then as you know, assembly language is what? Assembly language is low-level programming language for microprocessors and other programming language devices. Okay, it is not just a single language, but rather a group of language. And assembly language implements a symbolic representation of machine code. Okay, means अगर आप देखें तो प्रोसेसर को क्या नीड होती है, किसी लैंग्वेज की नीड होती है. ओके, तो आप जानते हैं प्रोसेसर सिर्फ processor will understand only 0 and 1. Okay, that's why. Okay, previous time. Okay, we क्या यूज करते थे हम लोग? सिंपली मशीन लैंग्वेज यूज करते थे. ओके, बट मशीन लैंग्वेज सबकी बस की बात नहीं है, प्रोग्रामर को बहुत ही प्रॉब्लम आता था. ओके, then we should use what? This language? Assembly language. And assembly language is what? Low level language for microprocessors and other devices. It is not just a single language, but rather than a group of language. An assembly language implements a symbolic representation of machine code needed to program a given CPU architecture. Okay, and you know, assembly language is also known as assembly code. Okay, okay, as you know, okay, computers only understand binary code. Okay, then you have to pass, okay, instruction in the form of binary code. Okay, in machine language. Okay, but it is very typical to understand for humans. Okay, that's why we should use what? High level language or middle level language. Okay, which is assembly language. Okay, assembly language is the middle language level language. Okay, in assembly language we will use only symbolic form instruction. Okay, we will see further. Okay, this is your binary code, and now we will convert into, okay, mnemonics. Okay, which is this code is in the form of assembly language. Okay, move means 00, w is representing 11. Okay, this is representing something, this is representing something. Okay, which is into uh, binary code. Okay, now we can represent machine code in assembly code, easier to understand program. Okay, if you want to understand any program, okay, then you should, okay, do program into assembly language. Okay, low level programming language using mnemonics. Okay, this low level programming language uses what? Mnemonics. Okay, to perform a specific operations like summation operation. Okay, and if you want to store data, okay, which is integer data, okay, into a register, then you should use what? Move. Okay, mulu means if you want to perform multiplication operation, then you should use mulu. Okay, code generated is machine specific. Okay, each processor each processor has own assembly language. Okay, this is the main demerit of assembly language. But if you want to understand easy to do program, okay, then you should use assembly language. Okay, and this is your subroutine. Subroutine is what? Subroutine is a group of instruction that will be used repeatedly in different location of the program. Rather than repeat the same instruction several times, they can be grouped into a subroutine that is called from the different location. Okay, in assembly language, a subroutine can exist anywhere in the code. Okay, if you will use assembly language, then subroutine is what? Subroutine is the instruction, okay, group of instruction. If you want to perform many operations, okay, into a bunch of code, okay, then you should know, okay, what is this? This is subroutine. Means it will provide some specification, some rules and regulation, okay, However, it is customary to play subroutines separately from the main program. Okay, and this is list of arithmetic instruction which is called mnemonics. If you want to perform add operation, then you should use add. Okay, this is what symbolic representation, and assembly language will perform operation, okay, according to symbolic form. Okay, it is very easy to understand. Okay, but not much and easier than, okay, high level language like C, C++, Java, something. Okay, this is the list of arithmetic instruction. Okay, so your mnemonics. And now we will understand, okay, how you can, how you are able to understand, okay, machine. Okay, you know already the processor will understand, okay, instruction in the form of 0 and 1. That's why you have to convert from assembly language to machine language. And by the use of assembler, okay, there are many types of assembler, okay, for a specific, uh, for different type of a specific processor. Okay, and many companies will provide assembler to convert from, okay, assembly language to machine language. Okay, okay, then this is your there are many files. Okay, file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4. Okay, and we need some assembler, okay, to convert from assembly language to machine language. Okay, then you should use linker to get final output. Okay, then you should use linker to get final output. First of all, you have to introduce your assembler, okay, which is provided by different types of company. Okay, and this is a program. Okay, you can see, we'll discuss more how you can represent data which is into binary code. Okay, this is a binary code and we are representing by, okay, modulus. Okay, and we are storing into d0 memory. Okay, d0 register. Okay, and at the rate is used to define what octal value. Okay, and dollar is used to define, okay, hexadecimal value in assembly language. Okay, and now if you want to move, okay, data, okay, this data 10 data into, okay, d0 register, then you should use move dot b. Okay, if you want to define character into d0 register, then you should use what, has, you should, आपको a को किसमें कोट्स में डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, and there is a existing, okay, but EG68K, इसके थ्रू हम क्या कर सकते हैं, okay, SML लैंग्वेज की प्रोग्रामिंग कर सकते हैं. Okay, अब यहाँ पे देखिए EG68K क्या है. Okay, इट इज अ सॉफ्टवेयर. Okay, और यहाँ से आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. Okay, और आप जानते हैं इसको हम कैसे, हम आगे हम देखेंगे एडिशन का प्रोग्राम. The flowchart. Flowchart is the best way to define, okay, any program. Okay, it is a graphical representation of any program. Okay, and it is most useful to understand, okay, step by step operations of any program. Okay, it is easy to understand. Okay, basic knowledge you have to introduce. Okay, terminator, process, decision, input output connectors. Okay, indicates beginning and end of flowchart. Once at beginning, example, start to finish. Okay, it is a terminator, and this is a processor. Okay, this is a processor A equal to A plus B, restart, clear D0, something. This is a basic steps. Okay, and this is a decision making step. Okay, this is the input and output step. Okay, this is what connectors link large process flow together. Okay, and this is a whole program. Okay, you can see this. start input, we are taking input, we are taking second input, and we are multiplying this. Okay, now we will see this flowchart converted into what? Assembly language program, and move.w12, which is storing in 2D0 register, and move w, okay, which is 34, which is storing into, okay, D1 register. Now we are using mnemonics mulu, okay, which is arithmetic instruction, okay, D1 comma D0 and start. Okay, this is the whole flow chart. Can use this. अब है कि assembly language थोड़ा सा typical है. Okay, it is, okay, slightly typical, okay, comparison to compiler. Okay, a compiler is, what is compiler? Compiler is a primary used for programs that translate source code from a high level programming language to machine level language to create an executable program. Okay, and the compiler which consider the entire program as a whole code and then translates. Okay, there are many types of programming language, okay, which will use compiler. Okay, C, C++, Java, C, okay, C sharp, something. Okay, we will comparison between compiler and assembler. Compiler convert the source code written by the programmer to a machine language. Okay, and assembler converts the assembly language into machine code. Okay, compiler input source code, assembler inputs assembly language code. It converts the whole code into machine language at a time. Okay, but the assembler cannot do at once. Okay, a compiler is more intelligent than an assembler. Okay, compiler always more fluently will work. Okay, but an assembler is less intelligent than a compiler. The output of a compiler is mnemonic version of a machine code. Then output of a assembler is binary code. And C, C++, Java, and C Sharp are the example of compiler, compiled language. And this is the example of assembler. You can see the difference between high-level programming language, okay, to low-level language programming. Okay, you can see this. It is very easy to understand in C, but it is slightly typical in to understand assembly language. That's why we will use high level language, which is C language. Okay. Now we will use what? We will study about variables, operators, control statement, loop statement, array pointers. Okay. And you should install Dev C++. Okay. Open this Dev C++. It is a compiler software. Okay. Now we are starting program, new. You should click here, new source file. Okay, include studio.h, include new.h, word main. Okay, parenthesis. This is preprocessor directory. Has means preprocessor directory. Compiler will read from here, means compiler will start to read from here. Okay, this is a preprocessor directory to indicate yes, program is starting from this place, and we are including some header files, studio.h and conio.h. Okay, now we have to print hello C. Okay, save program dot C. Okay, yes, execute this. You have to use your semicolon. Okay, something problem is going on. What is problem? Okay, you can see here, include, save, execute. Include, CL, save, execute, compile and run. Printf. We should use what? Printf. Execute. Okay. This is hello C. Okay. Now we are adding. We want to add two number. We have to specify two variable something, and this is a sum variable. Sum equal to a plus b. Okay. Print total sum equal to, okay, what, percentage d comma sum. Okay, save, and you have to use semicolon for each and every line. Save, execute, compile and run. Okay. Printf, you should use what? Printf. Again we are, okay, sum is what? 47. Okay. You should, now we are going to discuss control statement. New, sorry, open. Okay. Program 3. Okay, this is what we are summing. If you want to take user defined input, the open, then you should use printf, scanf. Okay, printf and scanf. Execute this. First number something, and this is second number, and you will get sum of something, and something is something. Okay. File, open, 4. This is a control statement, and we have to print, okay, what, this number is even or not. Okay, then if is a statement, okay, decision making a statement. Okay, if this is true, then the block of if will be executed. If this will not true, okay, then the block of else will be executed. Okay, you can see execute, compile and run. Something, it is a odd number. Okay, execute, compile. This is a even number, you can see. Okay, means we are taking a input by user using a scanf. Okay, and a is a variable which is representing a number. Now we are checking, okay, using modulus, okay, equal to 2, equal to 0. If a is divisible by 2, completely divisible by 2, then the remainder will be 0. Then that time condition will be true, then the block of if will be executed. If this condition will not true, okay, then the block of else will be executed. Okay. Now we're opening, you can see this one. Okay, we are in this. Okay, now we are using, okay, if else if statement. Okay, if you have more than one condition, yeah, here we have to detect which is greatest among three number. Okay, then you should use, okay, what you have to uh, input, okay, three input for a, b, c. Okay, a is representing some value, b is representing some value, c is representing some value. Okay, now we are checking if a greater than b, means a is greater than b, as well as, okay, a is greater than c, then first is greatest. Otherwise, if else if b greater than c, then second is greatest. Else print of third is greatest. Okay, save, execute, compile and, okay, something, okay, something. Third is greatest. Why? Because we are taking three input, three number 34, and third is greatest. Okay, 2, 3, 4 is greater than 34 as well as 24. Okay, then you can use if else if. Okay, pen. Now you can see this is a nested if. Okay, if के अंदर if हम यहाँ पे define कर रहे हैं, तो कैसे हम इसको यूज कर सकते हैं. ओके, इफ ईयर परसेंटेज में 4 इक्वल टू 0, अगर 4 से डिविजिबल होगा, फिर हम चेक करेंगे इफ में कि अगर 100 से डिविजिबल होगा, फिर हम चेक करेंगे 400 से डिविजिबल, तभी लीप ईयर होगा. अगर 4 से डिविजिबल है, 100 से डिविजिबल नहीं है, तो वो क्या होगा, इसके सामने देखिए क्या है, नॉट अ लीप ईयर. ओके, अगर 100 से डिविजिबल नहीं है, ओके, उस केस में क्या होगा, ओके, लीप ईयर. ठीक है, अगर 100 से डिविजिबल है, 400 से डिविजिबल नहीं है, तो ये क्या एल्स पार्ट में जाएगा, नॉट अ लीप ईयर. ठीक है, तो आप देख सकते हैं इसका आउटपुट. कंपाइल समथिंग 2012, 2012 is a leap year. Again execute 2003. Okay, it's not a leap year. Execute 2012, 2016, no, 2400. It's a leap year. Execute, compile. Okay, 2023. This is not a leap year. You can see each and every condition will be satisfied for this program. Okay, to detect what this year is leap year or not. Okay, now we are going to discuss loop statement. Okay, loop statement. Okay, we are using this. Okay, we are detecting. Okay, how many numbers. Okay, how many natural numbers. Okay, up to something number. Okay, means we have to detect. Okay, first n natural number. Then you should use what, while loop. Okay, means loop will represent. Okay, loop will allow to access, okay, a statement more than one time. Okay, means we have to print what, say again and again the value of ctr. First time the value of ctr is what, 1. Okay, why? Because natural number will start, okay, by 1. First natural number is what, 1. That's why we are taking the value of ctr is 1. Okay, and size is what, ctr less than equal to size. Print of percentage d ctr, ctr equal to ctr plus someone equal to someone plus ctr. Okay, we save, execute, compile and run. 34, you can see 1 to 34, and the sum of all natural numbers is what, 629. This is a loop statement. Okay, you can see this. Now we are defining some more operations. Okay, 5. Now we should use what, open. Okay, we are detecting either number is prime number or not. Okay, so if you will check, okay, if you want to check what, either number is prime number or not, okay, then first of all you have to check, okay, from 2 to num minus 1. Okay, अगर आपको 5 को चेक करना है कि ये नंबर प्राइम नंबर है या नहीं, तो 2 से लेकर के अगर 4 तक नंबर से किसी से डिविजिबल नहीं होगा, तो ये क्या होगा, प्राइम नंबर. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर चेकिंग, ओके, फ्रॉम 2 to ctr equal to 2. Num is the number, okay, which we want to check. Okay, फर्स्ट टाइम फ्लैग इक्वल टू 0 y. अगर किसी अगर नंबर से डिविजिबल हो जाएगा, तो फ्लैग की वैल्यू को हम चेंज कर देंगे, यानी 1 कर देंगे. ओके, तो प्रिंट इंटर साइज scanner percentage d and n num ctr less than equal to num minus 1. Okay, if num percentage में ctr equal to 0, तो flag equal to 1 and break. Okay, ctr plus plus. Okay, if flag equal to 0 और इस टाइम ना ये कब तक करते रहेगा जब तक num minus 1 तक नहीं हो जाएगा. Okay, if flag equal to 0, okay, this time flag equal to 0, then num greater than equal to 2, then it is a prime number, otherwise it is a not a prime number. Okay, should understand this. Okay, again we will use for loop. Okay, open for loop, file, open for loop. This is your for loop. Okay, you have to pen the syntax of for loop, but this is initialization and this is condition and this is increment and decrement. Okay, save. Okay, execute, compile and run on. Okay, this is your, you can see 1 2 3. No, if you are taking here 10, okay, in this case control save, execute, compile and run on. Okay, you can see 1 to 10. Okay, we are printing a number from 1 to 10 using for loop. Okay, first parameter is what initialization. We are starting value I equal to 1. Okay, and we are checking I less than equal to 10. Okay, जब तक 10 ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होते रहेगा तब तक ये एग्जीक्यूट करते रहेगा I प्लस प्लस. दिस इज for loop. Then this is do while loop. ओके, दिस इज डू व्हाइल लूप. मीन्स ये लूप में अगर कंडीशन गलत भी है तो एक बार तो एग्जीक्यूट करेगा ही. कि कंडीशन कंडीशन बाद में चेक होता है. ओके, पहले ब्लॉक एग्जीक्यूट, ब्लॉक जितने भी स्टेटमेंट है सभी एग्जीक्यूट होंगे, उसके बाद ही कंडीशन चेक होंगे डू व्हाइल लूप में. ओके, तो कंपाइल करेंगे, रन करेंगे, आप देख सकते हैं कि वैल्यू ऑफ j is 0, वैल्यू ऑफ j is but 1. दिस टाइम this is do while loop. Okay, are you understanding? Okay, no doubt. Again, this is your array program. Okay, this is your array program. Array में हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Okay, कि array is what? Array is a group of same data types. Okay, अगर आप एक सीक्वेंस क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं, वैसा सीक्वेंस जिसका कुछ नाम हो और किसी ने वो मोर देन वन आइटम्स को रिप्रेजेंट करे, ओके, in the form of sequence, then you should use what? Array. So array is what? The group of same data types. Okay, for example, an integer array holds an elements of int type, while a float array holds the elements of float type. Why we need array in C programming? Consider a scenario where you need to find out the average of 100 integer numbers, okay, entered by user. In C you have two ways to do this. Okay, first is what? Define 100 variables with int data type. Okay, and then perform 100 scanf operation to store the entered value in variables, and then last calculate the average. Okay, how you can process it, you can see this. Okay, first of all, you have to define how many items you want to keep into, okay, an array. Okay, so this is the size of array what 5. Okay, and it will execute it uh, using index. Okay, and index will start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sum equal to 0, and we are taking how many, we are taking input how many times? 5 times. Okay, why? Because we are taking input how many times? 6 times. Why? Because starting from 0 to 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 times it will be executed, and 6 times it will be executed, and 6 times. Okay, we are storing this input, okay, in the form of array. Okay, now we are fetching from array one by one. We are fetching items of array one by one, and we are adding using loop, for loop. Okay, this is the way you can execute this one, compile and run. Enter first number, enter second number, enter third number, enter fourth number. Okay, this is the total sum. Okay, and means ये जितना भी इनपुट हम ले रहे हैं वो array के फॉर्म में डिटेक्ट हो रहा है. ओके, फिर array जब क्रिएट हो गया, अब हम array सम बारी बारी से इनपुट को निकालेंगे और काम करना स्टार्ट करेंगे. ठीक है. ओके. ओके, राइट नाउ लास्ट है आपका पॉइंटर. ओके. Okay, pointer is what? Pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable. Unlike other variables that holds value of a certain type, pointer holds the address of a variable. For example, an integer variable holds an integer value. However, an integer pointer holds the address of integer value. Okay, means pointer क्या है? दूसरे variable के value को store करते हैं ना, यानी कि एड्रेस को स्टोर करता है, एड्रेस ऑफ अनदर वेरिएबल्स. ओके, पॉइंटर इज अ वेरिएबल दैट स्टोर्स द एड्रेस ऑफ अनदर वेरिएबल. कैसे? जैसे p एक वेरिएबल है, पॉइंटर वेरिएबल, और p किसके एड्रेस को कीप करेगा? var वेरिएबल को एड्रेस को कीप करेगा. तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? p इक्वल टू एंड, ओके, var करना पड़ेगा. ओके, ठीक है. और देख सकते हैं इसको हम एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं. वी आर एग्जीक्यूटिंग दिस. ये देख सकते हैं वैल्यू ऑफ वेरिएबल var इक्वल इज व्हाट 10, वैल्यू ऑफ वेरिएबल इज व्हाट 10, एड्रेस ऑफ वेरिएबल इज व्हाट समथिंग. ओके, समथिंग. ओके, यानी कि किसी दूसरे वेरिएबल के एड्रेस को हम क्या कर रहे हैं? स्टोर कर रहे हैं. ओके, तीसरे वेरिएबल में. ओके, तो दिस इज द वे. पॉइंटर में क्या है? अगर आप पॉइंटर यूज करते हैं पूरे प्रोग्राम में तो सिक्योरिटी बरकरार रहती है, क्योंकि ये दूसरे वेरिएबल के एड्रेस को स्टोर करता है. ओके, तो सिक्योरिटी क्या हो जाएगी? इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. ओके, समझ में आ गया होगा आप लोगों को. ओके, so this is last topic, and we have something presentation in PDF format. Okay, now we have to show this presentation. Okay, okay. Instruction of a program are executed either sequential manner or branching. C language support the following decision-making statement. If statement, switch statement, conditional, go to statement. Okay, there are many statements. Okay, different forms of if simple if else message जो कि हम पढ़ा चुके हैं. else if ladder यानी कि if के अंदर if भी पढ़ा चुके हैं. This is the syntax of simple if statement. Okay, and program हम बता चुके हैं कैसे हम करते हैं. Okay. नेस्टेड इफ ऑफ इफ एल्स स्टेटमेंट ये भी हम बता चुके हैं। ओके, स्विच स्टेटमेंट, अब स्विच स्टेटमेंट आप लोग देखेंगे कैसे हम लोग स्विच स्टेटमेंट काम करना चाहते हैं। ओके, स्विच स्टेटमेंट, switch statement, where is switch statement? File, open, switch. Okay. Here I equal to 2. This is a switch statement. Okay, and how many cases here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cases. And default is but default. Okay, if I equal to 2 and we are passing I into switch statement, the value of I is right now 2, and 2 is executed. यानी case 2 will be executed and print क्या होगा? case 2 print हो जाएगा. आप execute कीजिए इसको, देखिए क्या प्रिंट हुआ? केस 2 प्रिंट हो गया. समझ में आ रहा होगा आप लोगों को? ओके, देखिए अगर यहाँ पे हम 3 कर दें, 3 कर दें, सेव कर दें, ओके, तो जैसे ही एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे कितना आएगा? केस 3 आएगा. जो भी आपका इनपुट रहेगा वो आएगा. एग्जीक्यूट, कंपाइल एंड रन. ओके, ठीक है. लास्ट है आपका गो टू स्टेटमेंट. ओके, फाइल, ओके, गो टू स्टेटमेंट. This is your go to statement. Okay, something if I equal to 5. Okay, तब हम क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे हम 10 तक एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं. लूप को कितना बार एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं? 10 बार. ओके, और अगर हम चाहते हैं कि जैसे ही I इक्वल टू 5 आ जाए और कहाँ चला जाए? एडिशन में चला जाए, यानी लूप ब्रेक हो जाएगा और एडिशन में चला जाएगा. देखिए इसको हम एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं. वी आर एग्जीक्यूटिंग दिस. ओके, तो 15 आएगा. ठीक है. ओके, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग सेशन. ओके, आप लोगों को मैं सेंड कर दूंगा. ओके, नोट्स. ओके, आप लोग पढ़िएगा, जो भी प्रॉब्लम होगा मुझसे पूछिएगा. ठीक है, थैंक यू.